Hi everyone, welcome to Free Handly Made AU Crochet. My name's Nisi. All right, as you can see, my camera is off. You guys will not get to see my face tonight because I am not feeling all that great. I worked today. I overdid it. I'm not gonna lie, I overdid it, y'all. But I did not want to cancel tonight. I'm here. I'm just not feeling my best self. I'm sore. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sit up in this position. But we are here. So, all right, I get my crochet hook out. Hello to everyone. Hi, Dreeny. How are you? Hey, girl. Hey. All right, so what I did was I finished. Hang on, I need to move this over. Here we go. I finished. Hi, Samantha. How are you? I finished my. Sorry, you guys. I finished my neutral rows, and I went ahead and I started my first row of my week 5 color just to save some time tonight. It's just, the first row of half doubles, nothing new. Let me take my stitch marker out. We're just going to crochet and relax tonight. So pull out whatever project you want to work on. Get yourself something to drink. And let's crochet together. There is a detailed tutorial of this blanket. If you need details, please watch that video. I do not have the ability to teach step by step tonight. I am in a lot of pain. So tonight is basically still going to be the crochet along, and I'll still answer some questions, but we're on week 5. Y'all should know what you're doing by now, unless you're just starting on this blanket. If you're just starting on this blanket, that's awesome. I'm excited to hear that. I would love to see pictures of it when you're done. And once I have a moderator in here, I'll have them drop the link to the tutorial in the chat. However, I will tell you, hang on, you guys, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm hurting. Deep breaths. The link to this tutorial for this blanket is in the description of this live already, so you can get to it that way as well. Okay. All right. Hi, Colette. How are you? Oh, thank you, Colette. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're not going to see me tonight, Samantha. No, sweetheart, I have enough moderators, but thank you for asking. I did not see. Let me see if I can find it. I was going to reroute this live, but unfortunately, I did not see the announcement for the Monday Night Live that was supposed to happen tonight. Oh, let's see if I can find it. I was in the members only live for Juan, the Yarn Addict, tonight for just a little bit. I'm going to have to finish watching the rest of it later, which I'll do that probably tomorrow so I can watch what I missed. So no spoil alerts, please, because I'm going to watch it on my own. I'm one of his replay warriors. Let me see if I can find what I was looking for. I did not see a. I'm still not seeing it. I could have sworn there was supposed to be a live tonight, but I am not seeing it. I wonder if it got canceled or something. Maybe Mama Swift will pop up in here. Hey, Sunita. I'll be okay, Colette. I'm just gonna take it easy. Hi, Vivian. I'm recovering well. It's just been a really slow process this time around. Hey, Jan Reeves. I could have sworn that the live tonight was supposed to be at Wands, but I'm not seeing an announcement up at all. And I didn't see, let me see if there's a cancellation posted somewhere. And maybe I just missed it. Give me one moment, please. Let me just take a look. You know, sometimes YouTube is weird. Let's see. No, I don't see a post, so I don't know. So the birdhouse that Jen gifted to me that was handmade by, I want to say Hardknack Farms, I want to say. It showed up today. So I had 2 packages missing from my post office. The birdhouse and then one of the I thought he was hosting tonight, Colette. Maybe he just didn't have it posted tonight for some reason, but maybe we can get the link here in a minute and we can get it up and I can get this set up on the redirect. So Sunita's in here and I may have another moderator in the background. We'll just try, I'll keep my eye out for it. So we can all head over to the Monday Night Live with Jax, Mama Swift, and Juan after this live is over with. But like I said, I had 2 packages missing. And come to find out, they had the birdhouse this whole time, Jen. And they had my husband's Christmas present. They just never put the package, the pink slip for us to pick it up in my mailbox. Yeah, I know his members live is still going because I was just over there, Sonia, but usually he has the announcement for the Monday Night Live already posted to his channel and he just doesn't tonight for whatever reason. So I wasn't able to set up the redirect. Hi, Mariana, how are you? Anyway, so they had it the whole time. Anyway, so I had husband go there today and ask them about these 2 packages that I had missing. And sure enough, they were in the back. They just didn't give us the pink slip to tell us we had packages and to pick them up because they could obviously they were too big to fit in my mailbox, my PO box. So we got them. Ouch. Hang on. I'm gonna get a drink of water. The picture of the birdhouse is on my community tab. For those of you that want to see the beautiful birdhouse that was made from a gourd, I did post it on the community tab so that Jen could see what the birdhouse looked like since she's the one that gifted it. She's actually the one that won the birdhouse during the Fall Fest and she asked them to gift it to me, which was really sweet. So we're deciding where we want to hang it, Jen, because we do get, I know, right? How rude, post office. We do get a lot of wind here. Some parts of the cabin is windy more than other parts of the cabin. And I think we're going to put it on the other side of the cabin over by where the trees are, where the wind gets broken up a little bit. So it won't get, you can tell that the birdhouse is definitely fragile. So we want to hang it, but we want to hang it in a safe area where it's not going to get hit by wind as much. So we don't lose it. We don't want to lose it to the elements. It's very pretty, very gorgeous. They did a wonderful job with it. I've never seen anything like it. It's really neat. All right, so we're going to start the cross stitches. I'm on the second row of the week 5 repeat. Thank you for posting the community post link, Sunita. Thank you so much, girl. Oh, Sunita, I got my yarn too. Yours was the other package that they didn't give us the posted slip for. The only reason why I knew it was there is because Sunita let me know, hey, it's showing delivered on her end, and it was also in the back. I got it all unpacked, and I'm gonna start on that giraffe either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. I'm gonna start on the giraffe. And my giraffe is going to be that teal and that gray. So, oh yes, thank you for reminding everyone to give me the thumbs up. That really helps my live to get out there and helps people to see me. And then I do not have subscriber only on tonight, so my mods may get a chance to play the wonderful game of whack-a-mole, whack-a-troll. Hey Sharon, are you resting? You've had a busy weekend at the bazaar. All right, here we go. So have your mallets out, my moderators. All right, so I'm gonna do a standing double crochet. I'm gonna try and keep my hands within camera, but I'm not gonna pay attention as much as I normally do tonight, just because, like I said, I'm in pain. Nisi is hurting. I worked too long today. Even though I worked from home, I sat up too long. All right, so I'm gonna skip that stitch, coming into this stitch. I'll go ahead and put my stitch marker back in. What's everybody working on tonight? Hey, Mama Swift. Mama Swift, I did not see the live announcement posted to Juan's channel. So as of right now, this live is not set up to redirect yet. So when it does get posted, whoever sees it first, if we can get it posted into the chat and then I can pin it. Are you ready to play whack-a-troll, Sunita? Sunita's got her mallet ready to go. Look, you guys. Look at Sunita. Hi, Sarah. Look, Sunita's all ready to play whack-a-troll. I know, but he doesn't have the announcement up, so I wasn't able to set up the redirect. I just checked a couple of seconds ago, and it's still not up. Yeah, because I don't have it on subscriber only tonight, Terry. So I told Sunita and the moderators to have their mallets ready to play Rack-a-Troll in case we get some unfriendlies in here tonight. Oh goodness, it's so funny. I am feeling better, actually, believe it or not, you guys. I just kind of overdid it at work today. I worked from home, but I should have clocked out at noon, and I didn't. I didn't clock out until 2 o'clock. And it was just a little, I just was sitting up too long is all. I have weaned off the pain meds for the most part, though. I only had to take one today, and I did have to take two pills yesterday, one in the mid-afternoon, and then I had to take one at bedtime. Hey, Ivy. I do. I need the laughs. It makes me feel better. I just try not to laugh too hard because it hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am working. I do have to work tomorrow too, so I'm not going to pull a full day though. I'm going to try and make sure that I get out of there, and then whatever doesn't get done, we'll just have to get done on Wednesday and not push myself like I did today. So, I'm an A-type personality. If you're an A-type personality, you get it. Let me see if I can get in a different position and get more comfortable. Hang on, you guys. Let me move this back. Okay, this is a little better. I need some more back support for my back. Where's my remote control? I'll move my bed up some more. I love this bed. I'm so glad I have a remote control bed. I'm telling you, it's one thing that has definitely brought me comfort during this whole mess. Okay, so this blanket's starting to get too big for this little area of mine. Here we go. It's coming out really cute though. You took a muscle relaxer tonight, Drini? I wish I could take muscle relaxers, but I'm not allowed to anymore because of my kidneys. You can put the address on the package inside in case it gets lost. Oh, huh. That's very cool. I would have never thought to done that, Terry. That's a really great suggestion. Well, my mailbox is not outside. I have a PO box inside the post office. They literally just forgot to put it in there. Is what the lady told my husband. You're a what, Mama Swift? What? I'm a Z these days. Whatever, LOL. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so funny. Hey, Lalana, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Now I'm going to go into the skipped stitch. I have been getting a lot of rest, believe it or not. Sometimes I feel like that's all I do is rest. And I just I just got to get out of this bed and do something. I got my walk in today, and the walks are helping. They're helping with the healing process. I got some crochet. I got some crocheting done as well the last couple of days. I started on the second blanket that I'm doing for the family. That will be a members only video, but it will be available to the public after a couple of days. My members get to see that stuff first. Um, oh, not at my post office, Terry. My post office, they use this, I say pink slip, but it's not really a slip. It's a pink, like very long index card. And they put it inside the PO boxes who have a package that is too big to fit in their PO box. You take it out, you take it to the front counter, you give it to them, and then they go and they get you your package and bring it to the desk. Yeah, mine came with the perch as well. Yes, the surgery was successful, Samantha. Thank you for asking. I'm just trying to recover from the surgery is all. It's a painful process. Hi, Chris Kaleidoscope. How are you? But yes, so the birdhouse is posted on my community tab for anyone who wants to see how pretty it is. They did a really good job with it. Very talented people. Um, I'm sure it's going to make a bird family happy. We got some really small birds that would love to use that gourd birdhouse as a shelter, so I'm sure it's going to get plenty of use. We have nests all over the cabin, so. Mm. Mm. All right, so um, hopefully by this weekend, I'm going to pull out some of my play yarn and work on designing another Luck of the Draw blanket for Luck of the Draw 14. Anything that I do for Luck of the Draw, many of you guys know, I crochet for different charities. My two top ones are Watson's Children's Shelter and Boggy Creek. Those are my top two, especially for blankets. I do hats and scarves as well for different places, different things like, for chemo hats, chemo shawls, chemo blankets, on a case by case basis with people that I know who have loved ones fighting the battle. So for me, Luck of the Draw, I use it for several different things, not just Boggy Creek. I think that's important for you guys to know. So when I design for Luck of the Draw, I do keep the measurements in mind for Boggy Creek because there's a lot of you that's your main charity is Boggy Creek, and you need to keep the blanket within a certain size parameter. So I do keep that in mind, just so everybody knows. And then I will put the multiple. So if you want to make it slightly bigger, because let's say you're not doing it for Boggy Creek, let's say you want to do it for a local charity that you're at, or maybe you, oh, hang on, you guys. I could have sworn I turned that off. My TV just decided to come on all by itself. That was special. My TV's got gremlins. Some of you guys crochet for the Linus Project. The Linus Project is a charity where you can turn in blankets for children as well, keep them warm during the winter and other things. And it's called the Linus Project. Some of you crochet for that. Anyway, there's so many charities out there, you guys. So many charities. There's Bumble Creek Outreach. Some of you like to crochet for that. Anyway, I say all that to say that anything that I come up with and share with you guys, you can use it for whatever charity you want. It is a free pattern for you to use for whatever charity you want. Okay. Just want to make sure that everybody knows that. This right here is going to be my first Boggy Creek blanket for 2026. My Luck of the Draw 13. I got to get my 4 blankets for 2025 mailed out and over to Nancy. Hopefully I'll be getting that done this weekend with the husband's help. Get the packaging slip all done. And I got my shipping bags that I purchased through Mama Swift's Amazon affiliate link, so I can get those blankets packaged. Maybe save me a little money on shipping since it's not going to be in a big box. Hopefully. And then I'm going to use Pirate Ship because I always save money when I ship using Pirate Ship. So that will be getting done hopefully this weekend and mailed off by Monday. That is the goal. So we can get them to where they need to go. I need to put a slip though and let her know what the blankets are. Maybe Bobby to pin it to one of the blankets so it doesn't get lost in the box. Samantha says, be right back. Okay, Sanita. Let's see. Drini says, I also want a birdhouse, but I'm not going to use it. May give it to the neighbors. Oh, nice. I'll tell you what, it's definitely a gorgeous birdhouse, but it's definitely, it definitely feels fragile. So I'm going to put it up in a safe place away from where it's protected more from the wind so it doesn't get blown off the porch. I just crocheted my hair. Y'all, look at this. I crocheted my hair into the blanket. Major. Okay, I got it out. No, I didn't. It's still in there. How many pieces of hair did I crochet into this thing? Jeez. I crocheted my hair into the blanket, you guys. Oh no. Oh no. Is it out? Okay, it's out. Leave it to me to crochet my hair into the blanket. So this week I need to start on that giraffe and that blanket for the Watson's Children's Shelter Christmas drop. That's something I've been working on with Sanita. And now that I've got the gray yarn in my hand and it's here, I can start on that giraffe and that blanket. And that way they match. Sanita made a donation to Watson's and oh, thank you, Mama Swift. Cool. Let me come over here and see if I can do a redirect now. Let me come over here and open that. Come over here and click edit. Customization, redirect. Oh, goodness. Notify me. Copy. Paste. There it is. Save. All right. Now we're set. Now, when I end this live, it will redirect us to Juan's house. Thank you, Mama Swift. You rock. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much. All right, let me get back to where I was at now. All right. We are set up. Yay. Yeah, the giraffe is an amigurumi. And the reason why we're doing giraffes, Colette, is because Watson's Children's Center has a mascot. And their mascot is Mr. G. And Mr. G is a giraffe. And they have this huge stuffed animal giraffe, and they put him in all different kind of poses. Like last year, they did a ski field trip with the kids, and they had Mr. G in ski gear with complete with a beanie and goggles, and they had the ski sticks next to him. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen, and they had him in the snow up on the hill. It was so cute. If you go to the Watson's Children's the Watson's Children's Shelter website, you will see pictures of the kids. Love him. They love their mascot. Samantha, I can't tell you how to do the redirect right now while I'm live. You have to do it when you go to do your live. You have to do it when you're setting up the live under customizations. And then you scroll down to the redirect button, and then you have to have the link to the live that you're going to redirect everybody to. You click save, and then when you end your live, it automatically takes everybody over to that channel. Is how that briefly works. They have tutorials on YouTube you can look up, Samantha, that will show you how to do it if you're needing a visual. That's how I learned how to do it. I watched a YouTube tutorial. Oh, it's so cute, Jen. It's so cute. And they last year they had pictures of Mr. G next to the Christmas tree at the main office. It's just so cute. I did check my emails, and I have not heard from Andrew yet, just so you guys know. So I probably won't hear anything until tomorrow. But if I don't hear anything tomorrow, I'll send another email. And then Sunita sent in a donation for Watson's, some items, amigurumis that she made. And she gave me permission to do an unboxing. And so when that shows up, I'll open that on the next Cozy Cabin chat so you guys can see what all she made. Mama says, hair in a project? That never happens to me, LOL. Sure it doesn't, Mama Swift. Sure. Samantha, you know what I'll do, sweetheart? I'll try and look up the tutorial that I watch, and I'll send you the link to the tutorial so you can watch step by step how they did it. Okay, honey? I'll try and do that for you. Yeah, it's going to be easier for you to watch their tutorial than to read my instructions, because you can actually see where they're going in each screen. They go really nice and slow. That's how I learned, was from the video. So I just need to find the video that I've watched, and then I'll send you the link to that video so you can learn how to do it, sweetie. I'll hook you up, honey. I just gotta go into my watch history and find it. It's been a while since I've watched it. All right. Gosh darn it all. I need to put my hair up. I don't know where my rubber band is. My hair's getting in the way. That's what happens when you have long hair, man. It gets everywhere. All right. Making our way across. It is very quiet out there. Should I be worried? I don't hear my voice. It's too quiet. Mama Swift says, I'm sure you have some of my hair, Jen Reeves. Jen says, well, I love it because I love that blanket so much. LOL. You must have one of Mama Swift's blankets, Jen. Do you have some of her DNA? Hello, unique, amazing stripes. How are you? Good to see you tonight. Mm. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to take another pain pill after this for sure. I can already tell. Mm. My DNA is all over the world, says Mama Swift. Hi, Ola Joe. Cruising through, eyes are heavy. Girl, I hear you. Catch me on replay if you need to. Hi, Diane. I'm sore. I'm getting better though. I'm starting to be able to do a little bit more each day. Ola Joe says hi and bye, y'all. She's gonna go to sleep. She tired. Her eyes are heavy. Sweet dreams, Ola Joe. We love you. You won the blanket? You're so lucky. You're so lucky. Oh, let's see. I hear footsteps outside my window. They must have went outside, maybe to let the dogs out or something. Let the monster puppy out or something. Husband has to work tomorrow, so I know he needs to get his butt to bed. I meant to ask my son if he's getting out of school early tomorrow. I need to look up on the school website and see if they're doing an early release tomorrow for the holidays. Sometimes they do, and then sometimes they don't. Each year's different. So I guess I just need to look it up because normally, I'm going to assume it's a full day because normally we would have gotten a message from them by now if there was going to be an early pickup or early departure. I'm surprised you wanted to sit here tonight. I almost canceled, Diana. I'm not going to lie. So I'm definitely not going to be on here for no 2 hours like I normally am. It's definitely going to be before that. I won't be on here as long as I normally am tonight because I am hurting. I set up a little too long at work today. I was supposed to clock out at noon and go to bed, and I didn't. My stubborn self, because I wanted to finish something, ended up not clocking out until 2:00 p.m. and now I'm paying for it. I was not a good patient today. I will admit that. The pain I'm in, I did to myself. So tomorrow I will be more behaved and listen to my body. But I did get a lot done, so I will be laying in bed and I will be watching Jax and Mama Swift and Juan tonight, laying in bed, behaving myself. and resting. I may end up falling asleep while I'm watching them, actually. So you guys may not see me chatting a lot in the chat tonight over there because I may end up falling asleep. But hey, they'll be running, so Juan will get my watch hours even if I'm asleep. I just won't remember what they talked about. I'll have to rewatch again so I can see what I missed. So saw a post on Facebook from somebody that I know that I had met via Yarny Social, and it's a controversial post, but I want to share it with you guys because it is one of my biggest fears. Now that I've been, now that I design my first blanket, it is a fear I have, and that is apparently there are people out there that think they can take someone's pattern, and as long as they've changed the pattern by so much of a percent, then it becomes their pattern and it's not theft. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like if you design a pattern and more than a certain percentage of it, any percentage of it actually, because I'm strict like that, if any percentage of it was inspired by somebody else, you need to give that person the credit. Am I wrong in that thinking? Mama Swift says, I'll probably say no a few times, LOL. Yes, are you wearing your shirt? Are you wearing your no shirt, Mama Swift? I wish I had and unique amazing sprites stripes. She sent me a picture of the copy of the stitch book that she has. I have a stitch book, but it only has 100 stitches in it, which is not near. Well, we have way more stitches than 100 stitches out there, and her book has 400 stitches listed in it. So I need to get on excuse me, I got the hiccups. I need to get on Amazon, and I'm not wrong. Thank you, Mama Swift. Okay, so I'm not alone in thinking that. Okay. Um, I totally agreed with her post. And it is my worst fear because there's just so much out there, especially YouTube. Not to even mention TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Um, so you got to be. I just want to be super, super, super careful. Anyway, I need to get on Amazon. And I feel more comfortable if I'm able to design a blanket using stitches that I've learned from a stitch dictionary than from something that I've watched on YouTube or on Facebook or whatever. Because then that way I know that I came up with the pattern using a dictionary, not somebody else's work. Does that make sense? Um, so for instance, half double crochet, I already knew how to do that. It's like one of the probably the second stitch you learn how to do in my stitch dictionary. And then the cross stitch, that's in my stitch dictionary, and the bean stitch is also in my stitch dictionary, and that's where these stitches came from. And the way that I put these stitches together was simply the multiples. They're all multiples of 2. Therefore, I knew that they would work in one pattern together. And that's how I came up with this blanket. Yes, if you're inspired by somebody, you have got to tell and share who you were inspired by and give them that credit. I'm making an asymmetrical wool shawl right now, but with double crochets where your half double crochets are alternating with windows cross stitch and bead stitch, and I plan on saying inspired by you. Oh, thank you, Colette. That's very cool. I would love to see it when you're done. I bet you it's going to come out really pretty. I tried to credit designers, period. Yes, me too. I think it's just so important because otherwise you're just stealing, right? That's kind of how I feel about it. There's a lot of that going on apparently in the crochet world, and it's just sad. Hey, Chris. Pretty stitch, kind of like the mini tornadoes. They look. I thought they kind of reminded me of. You mean this or this one? This one? This one in the green or the cross stitch, the X? I thought it looked like a cabbage to me. But did you guys know there's actually a stitch called the cabbage stitch that's actually in my it's called the cabbage patch stitch. It's in my stitch dictionary, and I want to make a blanket. I want to use it in a blanket. I want to use that stitch in a blanket. I gotta get my book back out though and read what the multiples of it are. Oops, there's another one of my hairs. Jeez, I'm just shedding all over the place. I'm shedding all over the place. Anyway, so it may take me a little longer to design because I want to be super careful. Um, and plus I just want to make sure that everything is easy to read. Um, you can it's easy to follow. There's not a ton of mistakes in there. I mean, my pattern's going to be for free, so they're not going to be like professional level, but I want them to be, easy to follow. I want to learn how to do patterns in the round. Somebody wants me to turn this pattern in the round, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I can design going back and forth really easy, but to learn how to design a pattern going in the round, that might be a little more challenging for me. Let's see. The green one, but looks like trees too. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a cabbage. But it's the bean stitch, but that's what it reminds me of. DNA to spread around, LOL, right? I lost the rubber piece from my earbud earlier. Was trapped in your hair. Oh no, Chris. I've had that happen before. All right. Let me turn my work. Now we're going to do the round of half double crochets. We're on the wrong side of the work now. Oops, let's not lose that. All right, I'm going to do a standing half double. And let me put my stitch marker back in. Mark my spot. There we go. Oop. Slipped right off my hook. Slippery little sucker. Slippery. What are you drinking tonight? I am having water. Samantha, what are you drinking? Hey, Scott, how are you? Thank you for coming by, Scott, and saying hello. How's the house coming along? You done painting? Did you get the door hung back up? Now the giraffe that I'm going to be making for Watson's, that is not my pattern. It's a pattern that Sanita sent to me. I can't remember who it was by, but when I show the giraffe, all of the information for that pattern, for that giraffe that I'm making, will be provided to you guys, so that the designer gets the credit that they deserve and that the traffic gets rerouted. So if I do something and it's not my pattern, it's somebody else's pattern, I'm not going to email you the pattern. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email you the link to where, so that you can go and get the pattern yourself, so that the traffic goes from me to that designer where it belongs. Because a lot of those designers, even if their pattern is for free, they make money off the ads that are on their websites, or they make money off the ads that are on their tutorial. And when you cut that off and you don't send them to their site, they're losing money when you do that. And I'm not about that. So just know that if I'm making something and it's someone else's pattern, I'm going to be sending you to that designer for you to go get it from that designer, even if it's free and it's on their web page. I'm going to send you to their web page. Okay? Because that's the right thing to do. That's how I roll and that's how I handle things. So please, if you ask me for the pattern to be emailed you and I tell you I can't do that, but here's the link, please do not get upset with me. Okay? Because I'm doing what's right. Oh, Sanita's turkey hat. It was funny. You may not have enough yarn since you gave the rest of the yarn to um can you do it in a different color, in a different yarn, Sanita? Oh, they're giving you another Saturday to get it done, Scott. Well, that's nice. Hi, Glenda, Grace, and Fire. How are you? Good to see you in here. Such a pretty pattern. Agreed. Right thing to do. This pattern actually is my pattern, Glenda. If you want a copy of it, I'll email it to you. It's just the rough draft, though. I haven't finalized the pattern yet. It's still in the rough draft. It's still in rough draft format. I haven't finished the format yet. But if you don't mind having the rough draft, I'll email it to you. Yeah, this is the pattern I came up with. I call it the Happy Heart Afghan. Oh, goodness. That would be fitting since you used to refurbish Cabbage Patch dolls. Don't you think it would be? Unique Amazing Stripes? I thought so too. If I could get that Cabbage Patch stitch into a blanket, it would be fitting because I did. I used to refurbish Cabbage Patch dolls. I remember that with the Cabbage Patch dolls and fixing their hair. Yep. I used to restitch the body and make body repairs, remove all the stains, take all the old hair out, give them new hair, put them in new outfits. That was an expensive hobby, man. That's why I haven't done it in a long time, because it's just, you want to make it match your weird. No, that's not weird. I'm the same way. I want my stuff to match too. I don't blame you. Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind having a rough draft, I'll send it to you. Um, Let me know what you want to do, Sanita. I'm good either way. You can do it in a whole different yarn if you want, or if you just want to do the blanket, or if you just want to do the amigurumi alone. That's fine too, because they'll give it to the kids for Christmas. Whatever you want to do, Sanita, you just let me know. Either way is good. Whoop. Y'all see that? It slipped right off my hook. Oh my goodness, you guys. Also, Glenda, I have a tutorial for this blanket as well that you can watch along with the pattern that takes you through step by step. I share some tips and tricks of my design, different ways that you can do it. It's a long video though. I'm just going to give you a heads up. It's long. It's like over an hour long. That's just because it's a tutorial. I wanted to make sure that someone who's not really an experienced crocheter had a tutorial that had enough details in it that they could do this blanket as well. I wanted to make it beginner friendly, I guess. So it's a long tutorial because of that. The 2 Cabbage Patch dolls I got as a kid were both bald. I think one only might have a little tuft on the top. Oh, I love the ones that have the little tuft on the top, though. You still have them somewhere? That's so cool, Chris. I love that. I love that. My collection is huge, and after the new year, I'd really need to start seriously think about selling off my collection because my kids aren't going to want my collection. And I need to go ahead and start slimming my collection down. I'm still going to keep a few for myself, but the majority of them I'm going to sell them off at a reasonable price. I'm not going to overprice them. So I need to go ahead and liquidate my collection. Hey Carrie, you still have yours as well? Unique Amazing Stripes. They're in good shape. That's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I love it. I love that you guys are saying hi to each other. Where are we at? We're at 52 minutes. Okay. I don't know why. Every time I get on a live or I do a video, all of a sudden I get hiccups. But all day long, I did not have hiccups today. It's only when I get on camera that my body decides it wants to have hiccups. It's so weird. That's one thing I missed learning. My grandma's and my mom loved it. I never tried it. You never tried what, crochet? You sent the email? Okay. You're here lurking? All right. Oh, thank you for sharing me out, Glenda. And thank you for hitting the thumbs up. So sweet. And hello to all those that are watching in the background, working on something, hanging out up in the tree house, just relaxing and chilling out with me tonight. Appreciate y'all being here and watching. I'm at 2018 watch hours, I think. So we are getting closer. Each week we get closer to the 3K. We'll be there before we know it. And then I can apply for remonetization, which would be really cool. Here we go. Almost to the end. All right. Hey, Misha Lee. I am feeling better, Chris. I am. What size blanket are you making? This blanket is going to be a 40 by 50, which is the measurements allowed for Boggy Creek. If you want to make this blanket bigger, you can, it's just a multiples of 2 plus 1. And you can make this blanket as big or as small as you want. Very easily adjustable. A beginner can do this blanket. I promise you. All right, now I'm going to do a standing double crochet and we're going to start the bean stitches. You don't want to hear it? You're salty with my cowgirls. Are you upset because they won? Is that what's wrong? Are you mad? Hey, I had to deal with it when the Eagles won the Cowboys several weeks ago, so I don't want to hear it. You couldn't do it now with your neck damage? Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. It's a lot of fun crocheting. My hand hurts more as I get older, so I don't crochet as much as I want, but it also so relaxing to do. My grandma taught me. Have you tried gloves? Have you tried using gloves on your hands when you crochet? And have you tried using a support pillow to crochet with while you crochet? Yeah, the colors are really fun. Really bright and happy colors, for sure. Misha's upset, y'all. My Cowboys won. She is not happy right now. Well, you know, every once in a while they decide to actually show up for the game and win one. I'm happy for me and all other Cowboy fans. Oh, you are meeting with Racine? Oh, Carrie, give her a hug for me, please. I'm so jealous. You get to meet with Racine. Oh, you guys are going to have so much fun. She is such a sweet lady. Hi, Kendall. That's right. Gotta love them Cowboys. Let's see. Gloves, yes, but I need to find a better pair. You need to find a pair that has copper in it, Glenda. Copper is a natural element that really helps with hand pain and hand arthritis and things like that. Pillow is a must. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look, okay, so I know the Valari gaming pillow is out there, but I do have a link that Drini from Purple Crochet with Drini sent me of a knockoff of that pillow with a price that is way more affordable. I'll see if I can get that link to you and you can take a look at it and order yourself a pillow without the hefty price tag. Those refs were getting paid. No, they were not. They were not getting paid. I mean, they do get paid, but no, they were not bribed. You were shocked that the Cowboys showed up. I'm not shocked that they showed up. Every once in a while, they actually show up to play. Oh, it's so nice you made your daughter a blanket. Very nice. Oh, she cried. Oh, it's a nice legacy to hand down to people, that's for sure. Yes, copper. Get the copper gloves. Promise you, you won't regret it. Oh, Kendall, I'm so sorry. I hope they can figure out what's going on. It's not fun not feeling good. You want the pillow too? I gotta find it first, Terry. You know what? You know what I can do? I can post it on the community tab. Would that help? Because I have to look it up first and find it. I'll post it on the community tab so everyone can get to it. All right. Standing double crochet. Here we go. That's what I did down here, right? Yes. All right, skip the stitch, go in here and do a double crochet, and now I'm going to do my bean stitch. 1, 2, and 3. I make sure I have 7 on my. Oh man, let's try that again. Gotta have 7 loops on my hook, and then I gotta pull through all 7. There we go. Let's see. I feel like I'm sitting in the recovering room in a hospital with Niecy and Kendall. I know, right? Right? Oh, yes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That's this coming Thursday for us Americans. Yes, yes, yes. I am thankful that I'm not having to cook. My stepbrother-in-law ordered us a Thanksgiving dinner from Albertsons, and my husband is picking it up on Wednesday night. That was so sweet of him to do. I am very thankful because I thought I was gonna be able to cook, and I know now that there's no way that's going to happen. So I was very thankful that he decided to do that for us and gift us with the Thanksgiving dinner. What time is it? 7:16. Okay. Can you guys hear my dog? She's snoring. My dog is snoring. Here we go. Oh, man. Yes, the leftovers will definitely be nice. Thursday is your sister's birthday too. Oh, she was born on Thanksgiving Day. Are those crochet hooks with copper, and would they help? I've never used copper crochet hooks. I'm using a clover right now. I just know that the gloves that have the copper in them help your hands. I never heard of copper crochet hooks. Those exist. You have a mattress with copper in it, Terry? That's interesting. Hey, Zach. Okay, so what did they say at the ER, Zach? What was the outcome? Oh, yeah, I don't know about the controversy, Colette. I just use it as a day to spend with family and to reflect on those that I love and spending time with those that I love and just being thankful for what I have. That's what Thanksgiving means to me. I don't get into any of that political stuff. I'm gonna look for copper gloves. Never heard of copper crochet hooks. I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'm interested. Hey, if you find some, let me know. Yeah, it's very controversial, Colette. But let's not talk about that right now on here, okay? Just because, you know, everybody has opinions. I definitely have my opinions as well. And it's not that I'm disagreeing with you. I just don't like that kind of stuff being talked about on my channel. I like to keep it positive in here. Okay. For this ranch and those that live here, um, we celebrate being thankful for what we have and what has been provided, and we keep it at that. What is going on with my keyboard? So Zach, what did they say, sweetheart? You got fluid in your legs and feet, and you need to take a pill for 2 weeks and see if the swelling goes down. If it doesn't go down or redness gets worse, it may be heart related. Well, why didn't they go ahead and check your heart now? Why are they making you go through that first? Thank you, Colette, for understanding, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Why don't they just check your heart now, Zach? Oh, I took care of it, Colette. Thank you. You're okay. Gosh, Zach, that makes me worried. Why are they making you go through that? If they think it could be heart related, why don't they just go ahead and check your heart? Why they make you go through all that other stuff? I don't understand why doctors do that. I don't get it. Okay. I don't get the way the medical field handles things sometimes. All right. That was another hair, you guys. I pulled out another DNA strand. Some kid's gonna get this blanket and they're gonna be like, look, I found a blonde hair in my blanket. Or a gray hair in my blanket. Actually, it was gray. I found a gray hair in my blanket. It's just a special kind of fiber. It's just a special kind of fiber. Yes, healing prayers, Zach. So- But if I run into any, you'll be the first to know. Okay, thank you. I was like, oh, to jump through the insurance? Yeah, you're probably right. It probably does have something to do with insurance, I'm sure. All right, Glenda, thank you. I'll keep my eye out for him too. Carrie said, I found so many hairs in my work sometimes. Yeah, insurance makes you go through all the hoops, don't they? I'm sure I crocheted lots of hairs in my daughter's blanket and my granddaughter's blanket. LOL. Yeah, well, I worry because you're my friend, Zach, and I care about you. That's why I worry. And it's the mother in me too, by the way. It's a mother's instinct. You have your dog hair in your project sometimes? Yeah, I get that sometimes too. I have to have a lint roller brush at all times, and I have to lint roller brush everything before I send it out in the mail. I try to pull them out, but I just end up snapping them off. Oh my gosh, Carrie. It's the story of my life, my friend, the story of my life. Thank you to all the 24 people that are in here chilling and watching and chillaxing with us tonight. Is that what it is, Chris? You think they gave him water pills for him to get rid of the fluid out of his body? All right, Mama Swift, we're gonna see you over there. I got it. I got the redirect set up and everything. So we'll take oops. We'll take the cabin bus over to Juan's and we'll park and hang out. So when we redirect you guys, let them know the cabin bus has arrived and put purple and red hearts in the chat. Purple and red hearts in the chat when we head over there. We'll end here early too, so you guys have time to get yourself a refill of your drinks, maybe use the restroom, maybe take your dogs out to do their business. Whatever you got to do before they go live. We'll get out of here a little early so we can take care of some business before we head over there. I have you on my TV. Oh goodness gracious, Glenda, you got me on the big screen. Why do you want to put me on the big screen? No. Oh yeah, you can definitely spin your dog hair into fiber depending on what kind of dog you have. So Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, she spun her dog hair into some wool and she made herself a sweater out of her dog's fur, the down of her dog's fur. I don't remember which video it is, but she has a video on her channel about it. Oh, it's gonna make you have to go potty a lot, Zach. I'm sorry, but if it helps, man, you know, that's the way to think, Zach. Stress don't help anyone. Positive vibe, absolutely, Chris. We're just gonna claim that the medicine's going to work. I'm not sure if Russ is on tonight or not, Mariana. That's a good question. I'm usually asleep by the time he goes live because it's a work day. Carrie says, "Oh my goodness, Colette, it sure does." And that's just from me. Seeing others do it, for me as a spinner, it kind of freaks me out. We have a golden retriever and he has a lot of down, and I'm seriously going to start putting his down fur in a Ziploc baggie. And I totally want to find someone who's willing to spin his fur into some super merino wool for me. And I'll make something for my son out of it. The TV is 65 inches, no pressure. We can see. Oh my God. Glad I took my leg off the bed then so you don't see my leg hairs. Yes, she did, Colette. Yes. It's a video on her channel. It sure is. You know what? You know what I should do? I'll message Spring and ask her which video it is because I can't remember which one it is. And Spring has a lot of videos on her channel. And if she can remember off the top of her head, I'll share the link on my community tab so you can go watch it. I don't know if her dog knows it's her sweater or not. I don't know. That's actually a good question. If I were Spring, I'd be afraid of going around other dogs and them sniffing it, LOL. Well, I mean, if she's washed the sweater, I'm sure it probably smells like her perfume or whatever her cleaner is that she uses. I watch my grandson all day on Mondays, so I like watching Rush when I get home. Very nice. He's 2 hours ahead of me, I think. I was just raised thinking that the dog's hair was something to get rid of and lint roll off, not collect, so I have a hard time changing my mind, LOL. But it sure does look soft. So I do have this Thursday off from work, and I believe my husband does too. So we'll get to spend Thanksgiving together. And like I said, we just use it as a day of thanks, um, a day of remembrance of all the blessings we've had for the year. And yes, we do eat, and yes, we watch football.
And yes, we fall asleep from turkey.
And yes, like my son says, we fall asleep from eating too much turkey. We get the turkey coma.
I fell asleep on the floor.
You did fall asleep on the floor once, I remember.
I just got my blanket.
Oh, thank you, Carrie.
I just got my blanket, laying on the floor and passed out.
No, it's Thursday. Thanksgiving is this Thursday, Terry. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish this tonight, you guys. I'll have to finish it off camera. But you guys will get to see it during Cozy Cabin Chat on Saturday, because I'll show it. I'll show week 5 being finished, like I did with week 4. Uh-oh, Briley. You're laying on my blanket, baby. I know, I'm so sorry. Don't get mad at me. Had to move her. All right. One day I'll have to share the story about my late Cocker Spaniel that I had the turkey coma, walk, fall over, and sleep immediately moment in time. Oh my goodness. Lilana says she has super fluffy dogs. I could make many more dogs with their fur. Bet you if it's that really soft down fur, you could definitely spin that into another wool fiber and make yarn out of it. Gonna make yourself some dinner, Colette. Pleasure seeing you, Nisi. Oh, it's good seeing you too. I won't overdo it. I'm actually, Colette, I'm getting off right now. It's been an hour and 18 minutes, and I've reached my threshold. I can feel it in my stomach. So why don't they use turkey chemical in sleeping pills, right? Because that would sure help us fall asleep, wouldn't it, Chris? It totally would. Who needs melatonin? All you gotta do is eat some turkey. Right? All right, you guys. I will see you guys over at Juan's. Like I said, as soon as this live ends, you get a message at the very top of the chat asking you if you want to go ahead and head over there. Just click on that. And when you click on that, it'll take you straight to the channel. Let's drop some red and purple hearts in the chat and let them know that the cabin bus has arrived. Okay. Deep breaths for just a second. All right. Yeah, I'm getting off of here. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being patient with me tonight. I'm so sorry I was not able to get done with this row. And I'm so sorry I'm going to have to finish it off screen, but I need to get out of this sitting position and lay down. I've reached my I've reached my pain limit. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys over there, and then we'll see you guys for Cozy Cabin Chat. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving for those of you that I may not get to see. And we will see you guys in a couple of days, Lord willing. Okay. Always remember, dare to be you, dare to be different. Love you guys from Big Sky, Montana. Bye, everyone.